Hey gang, Puppy here. This is an educational video, basic educational video here. Let me, you see that good? Okay, you see that drawing on the top, that sketch. That is your basic C frame, or should I say double C frame, ball, and hemispherical depression turning attachment. You see them all over the place. You don't see too many people using them. I've only seen one YouTube video of a guy using one of them. Most people on YouTube are using the cantilever tool post. Right? You either rotate it this way, taking that tool bit, and there's a pointed path around. Right? Okay. Now the project. There we go. You see the sketch. I'm going to hold it here for a bit just in case anyone's interested. This is a rough sketch, I know, and there's no dimensions generally. Shear line, ball, and hemispherical depression turning attachment. Let's make believe this bar of aluminum is the cross slide on my lathe. I didn't want to drag in cross slide from lathe all the way in from the shop. Okay. And it would go in like so. Between them on the cross slide of the lathe, and you're looking at it from the point of view of the materials about to get machined. And hemispherical depression is cutting like so. Oh, I got this backwards. Got it backwards. There we go. Hemispherical depression cuts like so. Now for outside, you mount it like so. And as you see, the tool point would be above. All right. Now, for fine micrometer adjusting the internal up to about an inch out, which would be 2-inch diameter. Block of aluminum, cut it in half. Over here, come in 1/4 inch from the end, just enough to get this in there and bring it down so this baby fits in there. All right. Then there'll be a channel along here, and on this end a hole drill reed board for the micrometer head. Micrometer head. Okay. Just the clamps on here. Right? It clamps on here. There's a slot hook clamp. There's a slot in here. There's my micrometer head. If you look real careful. You see the flash of those holes? They're 1/4 of an inch spaced on both sides. For hemispherical depression, they started just where you could be able to cut the 0 to 1, well, 0 to 1/4 inch hemispherical depression. So I'll be able to put that on it and dial my micrometer, push the tool up till it's touching the micrometer, gronk it down, unclamp, put it back in the frame. That's the project. And I might even be able to get the ball turning micrometer adjust fixture out of this piece also. But that would be the second project. Anyway, coming up shortly, very shortly. Oh, and by the way, the aluminum and the screws and the sherline milling, the sherline ball turning attachment, and everything I bought since January for my shop, been generously sponsored by financial assistance from the federal government. They said COVID relief. Well, I'm spending it like a drunken sailor on stuff for the shop. Good night from California. Stay safe, get vaccinated, wear a mask. Good night.